Hello, welcome to Under the Sun Pottery once again. It's been due for a couple of weeks, but here I am. As you guess what the title, this is a tutorial about cylinders. And as preparation for this, I did watch quite a few tutorials on cylinders, just to see what's out there and how that's compared to what I do. And I wish I hadn't, because basically a veteran of 20 years basically told me to I have the worst technique in the sense, because he actually demonstrated the technique that I use and call it the worst. And I have very little control on my arms. I move my hands too much. Anyways, to say the least, I was devastated, just about ready to quit pottery. So I decided to do this tutorial anyways, and I'm gonna, I guess, go and do the right way. So there we go. Let's see how this goes. I will do also my way, because I still feel comfortable with that, but who am I to say now? Okay, there you go. I do use, oh, by the way, I am gonna make mugs, basically, since they are the first thing that people probably do when they start working on a cylinder. I do 1 pound and 2 ounces because that's what I use for my mugs. So there we go. I have a few. I am a production potter, so I'm also gonna let you have a taste of what it's like to be a production potter. His poor technique. Anyways, here we go. Okay. The easiest way to center as a beginner is to put your elbow in your hip. The palm of your hand is gonna be pushing, and then your right hand is gonna be on top. Some people use the fist, some people use there's the karate chop. We'll see how this goes. All right. Okay, so push and down, and then you speed it up. All right, it's getting there. Push and then down. That's a little better. Then we are going to cone up. Let's see. I'm gonna go up. Compressing the clay. And then we're gonna bring it down again. Go back to this, and then bring it down. Yeah, that's comfortable. There you go. Now that this looks like it has a little bit of, I'm gonna take that off. Now for opening, we're gonna use the thumbs. Most people do. Very important to keep the thumbs together, so when you're digging in, you're not separating the clay. So, and there you go. Now I need to go a little more. Okay, now we're gonna test the depth. Still has a lot of it, almost 3/4 of an inch in there. So for the rest of the way, I'm gonna dig in with 2 fingers and I'm going to support the wall with my left hand, still with my elbow and my hip, and I'm going to go down, open a little bit in there, and test again. And that's more like it. This is about a little less than half an inch. So that would be right. Now I'm going to bring the clay towards my body, still holding the and then I'm going to compress the bottom to prevent the edge crack. There you go. Now I'm gonna use a sponge. First I'm going to compress the rim. I'm going to use a sponge to start pulling by compressing the sides. And I'm going to compress the rim again. There you go. Second pull. Go a little faster. Pinch and pull up. And compress the rim. Doing this kind of an H, basically holding and then pressing down rim, and then you have to run the sponge again to make a round, and one more pull. Put water in and sponge, and I'm going to pull up. Now we have all this build up in the bottle. It's still very thick down there. Okay, so what are we gonna do is we're gonna cut it. I'm gonna use this tool instead of the. So we're gonna go up here. Is excess. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna wet the inside, and we're gonna use the wooden rib. Okay, and that will be the cylinder. That will be the straight cylinder. From here, you can make it into a rounded shape, close the top. We're gonna leave this one like this. There. It's not too bad. And now I am going to show you a couple of different shapes, but this one will be the way that I actually make it. So let's see if you can see the differences. But that worked out very good. I actually sent on top of it, you know, using my legs, and this way you use your body as an anchor. This way you need to use more muscle, but I I don't mind that. I'm compressing harder. That probably is not the right way to do it. I also open a little different. I compress the bottom 3 times. The first pull doesn't need a lot of water, and I'm just aggressively pull the first one. Then I'm gonna do the cylinder, the straight one first. There. Now we're gonna get the lines out. Why not? But that's the way I throw them. It's not wasting the bottom. Clean up. Okay. Don't need to do anything with the rim either. That is the way I throw my cylinder. Straight edge. Let's do a different shape. That obviously being the easiest because you're going straight up and down. But this one, let's see. This one here, we're gonna go open a little wider. 2 and 3. And then we're gonna go in again. This one has a different pull intensity. This actually pulls from the inside out, and you just go in. And with luck, you're gonna have a perfect curve on one side. And we do this. Let's do the I do the shape when I'm carving some designs on the side. I like that for that. It's a good surface for it. Here's another shape. Right there. The traditional, well, they call it the tulip, I think. With the vase shape with the round bottom. Let's do that one. This will be the taller shape. You can do the round bottom, but a little shorter. This will be the tall one. The opening is smaller this time. The same aggressive pull. Get it up there quick. And during this pull, just also start defining the shape. And there. Clean the bottom. That's that one. That's the round shape. We tried the let's do the short version of that one. You have to very similar, throwing a little wider in the opening and around the bottom. That one has an even curve all the way. This one will have a bigger opening in the bottom. So go in with the floating elbows. this one in and then out to start creating the shape. There you go. Let's do the same now. And we can get rid of the lines. This one, there a little farther in the bottom, shorter. Then we get let's get the other one with the altar top. Let's see. This one we're gonna make it a little bit on the skinny side too, I think. This one, we give it a hint, and we stop right there, like that. This. Let's make a round all the way to the break and make it a little sharper right there. Yeah. That shape used to be very popular. Haven't seen it much lately, actually. Make sure it's nice and it's a nice break. There it is. Now, straight lines. I've seen a couple of people. Those are very clean, sharp corners. Actually, probably more difficult to make. Let's see. As a matter of fact, I don't think I ever made one, but I've seen them. Let's see if they make sense. Okay, first pull the same, then goes in, goes out, and comes back in. Okay. Straight out and in, like that. Alright. Then we got it. Well, let's clean it up first. There you go. Let's see, and then let's clean this up. See how it happens. Straight. There you go. And straight. Yeah. It's actually not bad looking. It's a little bit different. There you go. Maybe should try a couple. Another thing that I haven't really done is the what they call it, the tornado. I'm not fan of those. I've seen them out. Let's try one. See what happens. I think they look better if they're straight. Let's see. I'm not sure how is that gonna go. Definitely I've seen tutorials on that one. Let's see if I remember how they made them exactly. So they came out halfway decent. So I make it straight first. get the lines up. I want to try this twice. Okay. Okay. All right. How is this go? Is it one? Hey. Can't say that as well. I guess it's good enough for. They're a little too tight in my taste bud. Two more shapes. Let's see. Oh. How about let's just make a tall cylinder. Maybe as far as the clay can go without pounding 2 ounces. Let's see. Just make a tall one. Keep it nice and probably just 2 pulls straight out. Really stretch the first one. Yeah. Okay, just go for it. Getting it all out. Without ripping. Yeah. There you go. I don't want to do anything with that one. As a matter of fact, let me see. Let's leave it there. Let's make this one into how about we make this one into a straight bottle. Basically, you're gonna take the lines out, why not? Again, you get a little, there you go, let's just squeeze the thing like this, let's make it into, there you go, yeah, now we're gonna make it a little sharp here. How's that? Variations on the cylinder are a lot of fun. So that's a tall one with a bottle shape, straight. That's what you say we do let's do a genie bottle. How was that? A genie bottle. Alright, those okay. Let's do a genie bottle. Shoot away with 2 pulls. Okay. Now this is for all the marbles. Okay, let's try that. Hint, hint, hint. In. Hold it. Let's see where we are. Alright. Alright, too much water actually. Let's see. Okay. Let's make the bottle shape. see. Bring it in. All right. And depending on how skinny we want to make this, let's bring it in more. Okay, now there you go. We're gonna go like this, and we're gonna give it one more squeeze. There. There you go. As you can tell, I do make them with a mirror, and I'm using my phone. It's smaller, they have a huge mirror, but now, there we go. For this one, the middle rep is better to give it perfect definition. Yeah. Hold the top just a bit. A little more complicated. There, it's a bit in shape. Then we can get the moon jar shape. Let's see. That requires a little bit of a different kind of a. Let me see. What are we now? 27, about half an hour. I like that. Maybe we finish with this one. Maybe it doesn't collapse. There's always a possibility with these pieces. Get a little more testy. Okay, a little wider bottom. Leave the top a little thicker. And then just go for it. Okay. The moon jar. Okay, let's see. Make it nice and round. Now the trick is to close that without having to do too many moves. Okay, let's see. Command cooperation. There you go. Keep messing up with it. Making sure that line continues all the way to the top. As you close it, and I'll close it. Having to struggle. Let's see. This one more. Here we go. There you go. And now we're going to thin out the top. There. How was that? Now we better go one more. Come on. And then we're going to flare this out. And this is all based. It's all based on the cylinder. The same cylinder, the same beginning for all these ones. The more complicated the shape, and you want to be a little more precise. Mark shapes are Really easy. This one still require a little more concentration. There, you found. I have one more ball. What's that? Let me do one more. And we finish with 32 minutes maybe. This one. This one we're gonna make the chemistry set bottle. White in the bottom and all the way to a point. Let's see if it works out. Able to close that thing at the end. Let's see. Out and in. Relax the ball there. Let's clean this up. And go straight like that. Now there you go. All based in the cylinder. There. Yes, we're gonna do this one with this one, I think. Give it a little bit of a. Let's clean it properly. And there. Well, I hope you enjoy the cylinder throwdown. All the shapes were based on the same move. And then, you know, shape a little different. The second pull always is the telling where you're gonna go with it. But you gotta be aggressive. You gotta be aggressive with that. Like that. Tuning the camera. So now the moral of the story is that just because you cannot do something, that means that somebody else hasn't figured it out how to do it better. I see amazing things out there. I'm a junkie on YouTube, and as a matter of fact, my TV is on, it's on mute, but I watch them all the time, and I'm amazed. I love to see that how people figure this art out, and it's the many different ways you can get. So never get stuck in one thing. If that would be the case, I would have been bored with this. And so far, you know, every time I think I came with the great idea, somebody else already done it. Probably 1,000 years ago. There's really not much new out there. It's just that we're all trying to accommodate our, you know, our brains and how they work and how we deal with this. This is the favorite part of pottery, making it. The rest of the process is, you know, you can hire anybody from the street to follow up, like I did. That's what I came from the street to where I learned, and within a week I was trimming, loading kilns, glazing. You know, this was the difficult part, but it's also the quickest. You make it quick. It's just the way it is. Anyways, thank you very much. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy it.